I'd like to welcome you guys back to another part of Resident Evil HD Remaster. We're gonna continue on with Chris, knife only. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. If you do, smash that like, subscribe if you're new. And then let's get into the game. So let's first of all just put our ink ribbons away. The game is saved. And let's continue on. So if you guys missed the previous part, it was kind of a big one. We did a lot of things. Pretty much the biggest thing is that we killed the Crimson Head boss, which is... oh, it's tough. It's very, very tough. Knife only, there's only 2 bosses that is really hard. And surprising enough, it is the first 2 bosses in the game. Which is the Crimson Head boss, and then the plant. Other than those 2, not really much to go on about. So we will get grabbed once from the zombie, unfortunately. You have to push both once, and then you can climb down. The reason why we're coming here is to get the key for the door that was right next to the one we were just at. Listen to those bowels, dude. And we gotta push all 3 of these boxes over into the water so we can actually run over. Because, you know, the character is god tier, but touching water will kill them. It's so funny when you play like people that is extremely brokenly strong, you know? And then they can't swim. For example, if you play Spider-Man games, the very first few Spider-Man games, if you touch the water, you're just dead. But anyway, we'll get to that eventually, by the way. I'm also a big Spider-Man fan when it comes to their games. And also they release a game almost every year, so... it's just I don't have a PS5 yet, so it will be tough to keep up to date when a new game gets dropped. Eventually we will get a PS5 if we do get enough support, obviously, on this channel. Hopefully we do eventually get to that point. So if Richard was alive, if you actually got him up within a time period, he will be here.
Richard! Chris! Chris, stop! No! Richard.
So when it comes to these sharks, what you want to do is just hug this railing on the, like, against the side. If you're lucky enough, you won't take any damage. But doesn't always happen. There we go. We should take no damage now. Sometimes they will just attack you, regardless if you do everything right. Use the control room key, which we got at the end of the previous episode. Normally when I climb down here, I like to just check the valve number instantly. It's valve 1. And then we'll start the sequence. Pull the switch, we want to drain this water.
Emergency, emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
So we gotta release the pressure. And then pull up the windows. But it doesn't work the first time, so we gotta release the pressure again. By pressing the valve 1.
Pressure threshold.
Valve 1. You can't press that button earlier, which really is questionable. But it's okay. Your valve number might be different. So just keep that in mind. Oh, and you will die if this glass breaks. So, again, Your character is allergic to water. Just keep that in mind. Badass military guy that can't swim. I mean, I do understand there's sharks in the water, but there's no indication that the shark kill you. It's just you drown or something. I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, let's continue on. Water is completely drained now, so we could just run here. Now, if you run the other way, I think you get shotgun shells. Not to the other gate, but down. You'll get shotgun shells there. And if I'm not mistaken, if you play... There's the bigger upgraded shotgun right here. Like, I don't know if you see it. It's right here. I'm knifing it. So that's why I want to keep Richard alive. Because you get the upgraded shotgun with Chris. With Jill, you don't get it unless you actually kill it. Kill the snake. Because then he would throw down... don't press it. No. You gotta push this down first. And now we put it on. With Jill, you actually have to kill the snake, which could be extremely tough if you're trying to attempt it. I actually might try and knife it in my attempt. That I'll do. Because I don't think I've ever played with the upgraded shotgun. Unless I do infinite rocket launcher run, because it's one rocket launcher and then he's dead, so. By the way, if you follow my strategy to the T with the knife only, you'll also unlock the infinite rocket launcher. And the samurai edge. There's the magnum ammo right there. You also unlock this infinite pistol. I don't know if we should rather do that instead of a normal one. Infinite pistol. It is a lot harder. Because the multi-grenade launcher is actually a lot stronger than people think. So he will grab us here. I'm gonna try and avoid. Never mind. There you go. Eat my flashbang. So now you got the key for this room. No longer need the key. I don't know who that smart person was to just leave their key at the bottom of the water where sharks are swimming. To come over here, we need to get this pump. Insectoid spray. Killing these bees that is bigger than your hand. I guess they made it that big so you can actually see them as bees. Otherwise you would have just thought it's like maybe a fly. Okay, so do not put your hand in there, because you can. If you put your hand in there, then bees will actually come out of the hole into this room as well. Okay, so over here we need to get this small key. Now you do have an alternative option, and it's to poison the big plant. I'm not gonna do that though. If you poison the big plant, you don't fight him, I think. In the original, you still fight him, but he's a lot weaker. In this game, I think he's just dead completely. I'm just double checking to see if there's a box here. There's no box. So I would actually like to get heals. Is there a box here? Because this is a safe room. No, it's not. There's no box here. Okay, so stomach with the feet. We grab the knee over here with the arms. That's wrong. There we go. So I'm gonna have to run back, unfortunately, because this is, like I said before, one of the strongest bosses in the game. And I would rather have heals. So at least, like, I don't know, 4 heals would be good enough, I think. Why is this boss so strong? Because you can barely hit him with a knife. Everything is timed or luck, pretty much. You're just standing in one spot, knifing the whole time and hoping you hit him more than he hits you. So let's grab heals. Like this. We're gonna keep one slot available. Because we're gonna pick up the ink ribbon right before the boss and save there. Sucks that there's no chest in that room. Forcing you to run back if you wanted to grab heals. Yeah, let's do this. Well, we're gonna save first. And ask questions later. It should only be 1 ink ribbon though. It's 6? Oh my goodness, dude. Okay. Six ink ribbons. My goodness. Okay, let's do it. By the way, this is the worst spot to knife. From the bottom here. Because it's gonna drop too much on you. It's better to run up first. Over here, somewhere. You don't wanna be too close. I missed. We got one more. I don't know how I didn't get hit once yet so far. Okay, we got hit once now. By the way, this might be a great spot for now, but like once you kill the things that is coming that way, nothing else will come, so... It's only good for a few hits, if that makes sense. It's not like I can stand here forever. Like, this boss requires you to move. What's my HP like? We're still okay. There's one more. It's not dead, but I could hit. There we go. We hit it. I think it's dead. Okay, I think we're done with that sign. Ah, it hit me down. Being down here is absolutely disastrous if there's too many of them up. They were yellow health. Can still take a hit or two. Still okay. This is not a great spot. Gonna stand, yeah, maybe this works. Hit twice. Hit again. Hit again, nice. It is poisonous stuff here, so I think these ones will be easier to be at the bottom. Because now there's only a few left. As long as the poison doesn't come up, let's see. The poison does. So we're gonna run down. Let's see how this will work. Nope. Okay, second heal. Okay, first time I saw that. By the way, it's only this one still up. Got him. He's dead. This fight went a lot better than it did in my previous runs. We only used 2 heals. That means I never had to actually run back, but rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Yeah, it's dead. But... Richard... he's... gone.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I should have watched out for him.
I found a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
I'm glad you're still sexy. Wait, what? Did I say that out loud? Sorry. My bad. Grab the plan, dude. Goodness. So if we go to this room right here, Rebecca could heal you to full health. If you were poisoned for some reason, she will also remove the poison. But she'll only do it once.
With all sorts of medical supplies. want me to treat your wounds?
Oh yes, touch me, please.
Yeah, would you?
And while you touch me, cry on my shoulder.
Thanks. Be strong, Rebecca.
I never get why she's crying here. I don't understand it. As if crying will make things better, right? It's better for you to just remain focused. Do your A game to survive this. Crying is not gonna help you.
Wesker?
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know. We got separated.
I see. Anyway, we better find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that other mansion. Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
So we have the key now to continue on. Only two things we need to continue on with the game, technically, for now, is the battery, and then the second key, or the second emblem. But we also need to get both books, unfortunately. So, we'll have to do that. So we'll get a full heal quickly while we're in this vicinity. I'm gonna run back here where the spider is. I'm gonna grab the medkit or whatever it's here. Inside the medkit there will be a blue and a green heal. I don't know if we're gonna take damage because I normally don't come back for it. Normally spiders are very tame. They are slow to attack. But they will spit you if you take long. But no damage, that's perfect. So if I open up this one right now, you'll see that there's a green and blue plant mixed, or herbs. And then we'll just combine it with the red. And we have a full heal. That will also cure poison. Now from now on forward, like if you continue on forward in the game, there's going to be a lot of blue plants also.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Chris to Brad! Can you hear me? Brad! Damn!
The radio is broken. Well, so they say. Now instead of crows, there'll be dogs here. Which again is not a problem as long as you do a little trick. I will tell you guys later. And now there'll be snakes in this room, regardless what difficulty you play. They only spawn now. But you wanna stick to these corners as close as possible. Otherwise you'll get damaged. There's a very thin line you can run on. And when you get back the other way, you want to turn instantly and then run a little bit more left than what you would. Over here we might get damaged. Yeah, I ran against something. I dodged it though. That's nice. And regardless what difficulty you play, you're gonna get loot here. Normally one heal. We're gonna pick up both. Pick up all the heals we can. And then we'll run to our first room. By the way, this key that we got, you have to destroy it by opening up all the doors. Okay, we were fast enough. If you play harder difficulties, he will be in front and behind you. There will be 2 of them in this room. And the only way you could fight them is obviously with a shotgun or something that's stronger. But I would recommend that you stay at the bottom floor. Don't run up. You will die if you run up. On high difficulties, you can get one shot by these hunters. Hunters in this game is not a joke. They will never one-shot you in Resident Evil 0, regardless what difficulty you play. They just do a lot of damage. But on this one, they could one-shot your head off your body. Resident Evil 3 Remake, they do it also. I don't think they do it in Re 2 Remake, though. There's no hunters there. But there is a Mr. X that will grab you by the head and squish you dead. But I think it's only a harder difficulties as well. So again, we could grab this. It's just a flash grenade. And then we're gonna get our first book here. Our inventory is a little bit screwed, so we'll have to fix that. And down we go. That note we got there was just from George Trevor saying that he got stuck or captured inside this place. I'm poisoned. Wow. Thank you for that. We should get a dagger here also. Now we can use this poison damage to... as a timer, because we have to heal anyway. Use that. We're still green health. Being poisoned right now is not a big issue for me, to be honest. Do we need that small key? I don't think we do. Okay, we're orange HP, so... we have to heal. Once we get upstairs, I'll just heal. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Like the luck has turned or something, I don't know. We need the battery over here. And then we're gonna grab this. The flash grenade. There's also, if you didn't see, shotgun shells and magnum bullets there. By the way, I think I've never got the magnum in this game before. Just by the way. There's like a whole puzzle you have to do with bugs. I've never done it before, I think. Now, normally I would just run straight to the snake, but I can't do that right now. Because because of my inventory. Gotta go in there also. Okay, we dropped the book. Drop the spray. Inventory like this should be okay, actually. We're gonna fight the snake first. And then we'll come back and grab the gem. The snake boss fight is not that bad with a knife. Actually a lot easier than people think in this game on the HD remaster. On the original, he's kind of a bitch. Just grab a greeny hill. Kind of a bitch because the snake can actually go over his own body. I don't know how to say it. It can turn sharp enough to go over its own body, so that there's no safe positions on the original. However, in the HD remaster, he can't move over his own body. So as long as you're like right next to his body, he can't attack you. Or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. A lot of people believe it's actually a female snake. So once he lifts ahead, you run that way, and then you run up against them. And we'll just repeat it now. But once he gets here, his snake, the head should be lifted already, so we'll just run instantly. You may attack now, my friend. Attack. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. Just wow. We're getting wrecked now. Jeez, thank you. That was a lot of tanking from the snake. Wow. Would be super kind if someone can like count the amount of times you stab the snake. Actually hit the snake. That's easily like 20 times, right? And just by the way, Chris's knife is stronger than Jill's knife. So it has better reach. Not much though, but it has better reach. And it's also doing a tiny tad more damage. So for example, if I did 20 hits on the snake, Jill will be most probably about 22, 23. It felt like roughly a 20 hit. Whether that's the case, I'm not too sure. Okay, now we need to get the gem that's in this room. We got both books now. We have the battery. Now we just need the gem. You have to flick the switch. I will grab the dagger. You have to turn the crow this way. You can turn more. Yeah. Then you run against the wall. You climb up and grab the gem. By the way, if you grab the other gem, you'll get an ammo disc. On the original, you'll get the magnum there, by the way. But on the remake, you'll get, or the remaster, you won't get a magnum. You'll get a ammo disc and shotgun shells. If you play Jill, then instead of shotgun shells, I think it will be acid rounds, which is by far the strongest rounds out of all the stuff. So over here we need to get the crank, and we also need to get the battery. So this is how your inventory should look like right now. We're gonna use the crank, we're gonna use the battery, and the gem. We need all these things right now. Then we're gonna run to the final room that we have to use the key in. So the key will break, and then we get a box. And with this box, we will be putting in the gem, playing a little bit of a mini game. It's just... oh, there's a crimson head now on the floor. It's just a tiny tad of a mini game. It's nothing too serious. As long as you know where 2 pieces has to be, it's a fairly straightforward puzzle. There's a store right here. No need for the key anymore, so we discard it. Now this room does have 1 zombie inside of it. I would just recommend avoiding it. Unless you play normal, then you could just kill it. There's a dagger here also. Grab the dagger, we'll grab the box, and we're running out of here. No, 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 no. What are you doing, Chris? I'm stuck on something. Well done, Chris. Well done. Getting stuck in that corner. Cost you a flashbang. Okay. So now we're just gonna head pretty much back to where we came from. Because we did everything, like we're done with the mansion now. The only thing is to get the 2 emblems that will open the final door. But the mansion is completely done now. So now we're heading our way to get some more Mona Lisa action. And also do a spider boss fight. So we'll combine and do the mini game. So as long as you put in the big piece first, this one right here, doesn't matter how you put it in. As long as you put it against the corner as much as possible. And then this one, like this. against the corner, it really doesn't matter what you do from here forward. Like, you can't do anything wrong. Everything will just match. As long as the two biggest pieces is inserted against the corners. You press X to put them down, but then you move it afterwards against the corner.
Rebecca! Is she upstairs?
Unfortunately, we can't get the good ending, because then we have to use a rocket launcher, and it will not make your save purple. So, we're gonna let her die. Well, she's not dead. She's just not gonna escape with us. There's no indication that she's actually dead. This hunter, you have to wait until he gets around the corner. Once he jumps, you run instantly. If you don't run, he will do an insane amount of damage on the lower difficulty. On the higher difficulty, he will one-shot your head off. So just keep that in mind. And he does that attack every time. So now you just have to double check, do you have the crank? Do you have the battery? If you don't have one or the other, you'll get screwed over here. Right now we're gonna run past everything. This is the only time that you might get poisoned with the snakes over here. That's why I'm saying it's very important that you learn the pattern. You stick to the left side of the wall. You turn instantly. Okay, I ran a little bit too much left. We're not poisoned because my guy's not limping. At least. If we were, it's like, doesn't matter. Because there's blue plants right here. This dog, you wait until he starts running. We can put in the battery. Now this is a challenging room, actually. This one coming now. Because the first dog could be really a big bitch. And if it is, you have to wait until it runs. If it is a big bitch, then you might take a lot of damage here. Because then one dog attacks, then the next dog attack, then the next dog, and eventually you just stand there just trying to get them off you. We have to come back here, then we use the crank. And the water is back up here, and then there's no waterfall on the other side. Again, 3 dogs. They could be very bad for you. So it really depends on luck, in my opinion. Okay, nice. Now this one is a little bit more predictable. You have to just stand behind him until he runs, and then you run. There we go. If you run past him, he will grab you 100%. Okay, we have to get instantly into this room. Because we need the second crank now. If you play on higher difficulties, there might be 2 hunters here. I think they will only spawn once you encounter Enrico. But yeah, we need to get the second crank. Or it kind of feels like there might be 3 parts, but I think the third part will be less than 30 minutes. So I don't know if I'll just smack them together. We're on a time here, a time schedule.
Rico,
Don't come any closer, Chris.
what happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser.
So there is so many questions I have regarding this cutscene. Like, Wesker had the upper hand right here. Why didn't he just shoot Chris? First of all. Second of all, why did Enrico say umbrella? There's no clear indication that Wesker is even working for Umbrella in the first place. Right? Why didn't he just say Wesker? So, very, very questionable, to be honest, there. Regarding the dialogue. So there'll be 2 hunters here if you play on higher difficulties. You just have to know that you have to run around the first one. You're on a time schedule there. If you run fast enough, you won't take any damage. So over here, you could just throw away the first crank. You'll never use it again. We're gonna use this later. We'll never use that key again, so... Okay, I saw that there's a blue plant here. I'm gonna grab this. Big fat chance we'll get poisoned. We'll grab the red plant. Never use these keys again. So we'll just throw them away, technically. Wow, that's so dumb. Okay, we need to get this first then. We need the inventory space to combine this green plant. Because red and blue can't combine for some reason. Oh my goodness. I made a mistake. We have to turn it again. Yeah, let me be honest with you guys. I'm on a time schedule right now. Like, we want to finish all Resident Evils until before Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out. Unfortunately, I just can't make this into a part 3 for an ending. We have to push content right now. And I don't want to just upload Resident Evil because people will think, oh, this is a Resident Evil channel, let me subscribe. That's not the case. We're not a Resident Evil channel. We're gonna grab the ink ribbon and save here, just for safety measures. This means I should have made my part 1 a bit longer. But like I said before, I haven't played this game in a while, so not too sure where halfway is. Do we need this? No, we don't. Maybe. You have to proc the boulder. Giant boulder to roll. And how that happens is with the camera. The camera has to rotate to the boulder. And here is the spider boss. Technically the 3rd boss that we have to fight. Not a very strong boss, but very annoying. Which there's a chance. I think I got instantly poisoned. I don't know if I should take the chance. Got him. So you don't have to kill the small spiders. You just have to kill this. That was a really good fight, actually. Now the poison is done. I think you can't get poisoned at all anymore in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So this one we have to rotate 3 times. That's why I did it just now. And then after you rotate it here, all you have to do is walk forward. You don't have to run. You could look like a cool person. So, right now we can get our 3rd first aid spray in our inventory. This is a first aid spray, where the other one was a blue and a green planty. And you'll look so much cooler fighting the final boss with a knife and 5 first aid sprays, you know? I took a little bit of a brain fart there, sorry. So you have to rotate this thing around so it looks or face the other way. To do that, we have to first of all push it out of the wall because it's against the wall. Now we have to push it a bit forward. And speedrunners will do 2.5 pushes and then put it on. The reason being is because you don't have to run around the thing if you don't. Over here you have to instantly run. If you don't hold down run, you'll get rotated by standing on the circle. And you are technically stunned for quite a while. And you do 2.5 pushes again, and then you push it against the wall. Maybe just 2 pushes. And there we go. Getting those. Pretty good so far, because now we're actually heading to Mona Lisa. Going to do her section. Doesn't take too long, and then we're getting to the underground area, which roughly takes a half an hour to do. If I remember the passwords, though, that's the thing. So there should be a hunter right now in front of you. All you have to do is just hold down, run, and forward. That's it. And nothing will happen. So, no matter what difficulty, you could do that. So right now we gotta put away the first aid spray. We can grab this because we need it. And the crank, we'll never use the crank again. The inventory looks like that. 2 heals, knife with this metal piece. And then the half a emblem. Or medal. I don't know if it's maybe called a medal. Oh, it's an emblem. We're missing the outer ring of the emblem, which is in Mona Lisa's house. Which is below the hatch she hit us unconscious in part 1. This password is 4231. And I messed it up. That password is very easy to remember because it's literally 4231. So yeah, we're on a time schedule to finish all the Resident Evils from 0 to 8. Literally in a little bit less than a month, pretty much. And I'm not just uploading back-to-back Resident Evil. That's also the thing, right? We are uploading stuff in between also. So there's a little bit of a trick here you can do. Mona Lisa will spawn in the direction that you're running in, regardless which side. So you run the wrong way first, and then you go the way you want to. So that's a little bit of a trick you can do there. And then inside this box is a flamethrower. A physically working flamethrower. But to get this box open, you have to crush it. And then it gives you a broken flamethrower back. Which you'll have to put into the handle to unlock the door. So that's why we're coming here to do this. So again, running the wrong way first, so the Mona Lisa spawns there. And there she is. Like I said before, there's rooms that you want to pick up heals and rooms that you don't. This is the place you don't want to pick up heal. Because you'll screw up everything if you try. There's a very short time that you can actually run there before she starts chasing you. And no, she's not fast, but like... it takes like 3 seconds for your character to bow down to pick up something. So... rather just don't do it. Unless you really need to. You could shoot her down. She never dies. Mona Lisa can't die, but you can shoot her down. So let's crush it. Now it's a broken flamethrower. I don't know why you can't just use, like... if you wanted to, right? Why can't you just use, like... the toy shotgun you can pick up earlier in the game? Or even the actual shotgun, because you might have 2 by now. The only thing that works there is the flamethrower. Whether it's crushed or not. So weird to me. So again, we're running the wrong way, and then run the right way. But this time we're gonna do a full loop around. So we spawn her there. We're gonna pull this lever, or lever. And this will open that to put it in. Now there's a time limit for you to get there. If you run fast enough, she'll be not even anywhere on the screen. So... and that unlocks the door. So technically this is Lisa Trevor's home, or house. You can see that she also had a ritual here, because her main goal is to find her mother. Hey, and we're not allergic to water that much, are we? Still not swimming. By the way, you want to run there as fast as possible, because if you don't, there's gonna be snakes eating your nipples. And we don't want that, do we? That does sound kind of hot, though, I think. Okay, so we got the emblems outside right now, which is this thing. So examine. That's the outside. And now we can just combine it. And that's how the emblem should look like. Now we have the other emblem also. So we are just gonna go pick up that emblem and then put them in the right places. And then once we go down, we will be grabbing both books. The red and blue book that we got earlier. And that will be the emblems or the tokens or whatever for the next location to lower the water down enough into the underground facility. And then there's roughly a half an hour left to the game. Depending on a few things though. What does it depend on? Whether I remember the passwords. Okay, so the emblem is right outside this room. Need to grab this. Now we have 2 of them. And that door is locked again, so hopefully Wesker is still on that side. We know that will never happen though. Maybe that's why Wesker gets so angry with Chris. Because he locked him out. Who knows, dude? I'm just joking. If you played Resident Evil 0 or at least watched it, the cutscene there, Wesker said that he's gonna intentionally bring them here to have them as test subjects. And then it's so funny because they pass the test and then he reveals his true colors. That I don't understand that part. I would just be like, yo, we need to get stronger stuff. Because no, it's not just the star members that will be able to survive against the zombies, right? UBCS can also do that. And also some of the Umbrella members in Resident Evil 3 can also do that. It doesn't matter if you take out the star members, because like your zombies is just too weak, clearly. Okay, and we are inside. This is technically the final, well, this is the final time we will be even close to the mansion. We'll never be here again. Right now we gotta fill our books, but we have to grab both books. Because that's the only things we need from the inventory anymore. And we are donezo and entering the final location. Which will take roughly about a half an hour to finish. So my prediction is an hour and a half. The video will be done. Well, not done, but like we'll be at least on the final boss or close to the end.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
So this is Lisa Trevor. You can actually get Wesker killed over here, by the way. Well, not killed, but like pushed off. Which will happen right now. You heard it, right? Wesker fell down. He's dead. I think I was a YouTuber before this game even came out. I started YouTube in 2010, by the way. And this is my 4th channel. You guys were curious. So the first book is the blue one. So my first channel, It grew actually very nicely. But it was mostly just League of Legends content, and eventually I started playing single-player games. And I was streaming a game, by the way, and it had nudity in it. And I didn't cover it or remove the video or anything, I just left it on. And like a week or two later, we got like an insane amount of views. Like you have no idea. An insane amount of views. And then, yeah, I think a week after that, my YouTube channel was just deleted. So YouTube picked it up and they deleted my video, my old channel. So that's 2,000 subscribers down the drain. That I'll never get back. Then I made Monza Games channel, which is still there. It's just my subscriber base is just all over the place. I don't even know what I could do to get that channel fixed again. I have absolutely no idea. Got our inventory fixed a little bit there. So this part will be somewhat tough. I just want to make sure that we are using... Could use a flash grenade. Okay, that works. Get fast enough here, he's gonna vomit. Never mind, he's not even gonna see us. Yeah, I just want to take this channel very serious and do everything right from the start. So, if you guys do want to see early access thumbnails, for example, we still want to use the flashbang. Now it's important to use the flashbang. Because we want to kill this guy. And he's not gonna die. Never mind, he's dead. Okay, he needs to die. Because if he turns to a Crimson Head, you lose. It's game over. On high difficulties, you'll just die. So this password is Ada. Sorry, it's John. And then Ada, A-D-A. And then this one is Cell, S-E-L-L, like cell phone. C-E-L-L, sorry. C-E-L-L, like cell phone. Like prison cell. Normally I also run at the back here to pick up this. Another grenade, or flash grenade. So now we open up all doors, and it's this password that I don't think I remember. But I'm gonna do this channel right from the beginning, and I know now, like, how to run a channel. That's the thing. People need to understand that, like, there's so many YouTubers that grow a channel, and then they just die out. And the reason being is because they haven't learned it yet. And the bigger channels, they might also not have learned, but they grew so much that they could do anything and still get views. That's where the difference comes in. Dude, I know it's these 4 numbers. My goodness, bro. Do I have to check this up? Yeah. Okay, so the password is 8462. Will I remember it from now on forward? I'm not too sure. Pretty easy code to remember also. Okay, so a few things left to do. Now we have to go down, use the key twice so that we get it out of our inventory. Then we have to get the capsule. Then we have to refill it with fuel. Refuel it. Refill it. And we have to kill the zombie on our way, though. There's going to be a zombie in our way. It has to die. So I might also just use it with the flash grenade. So we use that key on both doors so we can destroy it. And we have one more slot available. This zombie right here. There's no zombie here. Cool. Then it has to be this one. If it doesn't die, we run out and back in again until it's dead. It has to die. You cannot have this enemy here. You will die if you use the capsule. Okay, we're no longer full HP, but we'll deal with that later. The fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. That's the big thing you have to keep in mind. But it's empty right now, so you can still run with it. I don't know why they made it like that in this game. If you are speedrunning on easy difficulty, you can run 7 steps and walk 2. Run 7 steps and walk 2. But if you play on a harder difficulty, you can't. You can like do a sprint burst every now and then like this. Like that. But you can't run at all. On easy you could like run 7 steps. It's quite far. And then walk 2. So let's hope there's no zombie here. Otherwise we have to kill it also. Yep, there's a zombie here though, but we don't have to kill it. To open it, we put this in. That zombie you have to kill if you want to put in the ammo disc, or we're not using it. Goodbye, smart zombie with glasses. We have no inventory space, so we can't pick up that heals. I think it might also be a first aid spray, though. But I think we're fine on heals from now on forward. I'm too scared to, like, sprint even a little bit. Also, on higher difficulties, if you move too much, you will also die. That's why you can't knife, you can't shoot. The only thing you can do, like, is to use a defense item. So if there is like a enemy in your path, the best thing for you to do is make sure that you either use a dagger or like, I don't think you should use a flash grenade because it might explode the capsule. By the way, just also look at the background graphics and then compare it to Resident Evil 0. HD remaster, and you'll clearly see that 100% Zero is a lot better graphical, even though 1 HD remaster came out after. And I'm playing on the highest graphics, so definitely not on my side. And we are going straight our way now to the final boss. The final boss is by far the easiest boss in my opinion. With or without the knife. It's easy to stay away from him. He does like no damage. I mean, if you go for the good ending, the boss is pretty strong. If you are far enough away, he will charge attack you. But how sexy is this? We need 1 inventory slot because we need a key. And I don't even think we're gonna use a heal, but let's see. Let's see. We might take more damage going to the final zone because it's gonna be like a zombie or two. If you went for the good ending and save Rebecca, she'll be actually here. Out of breath, saying that she finally caught up. And then Wesker will shoot her in the nipple. And it looks like she died, but he was wearing body armor, even though you can't even see it. But I'm not judging, I'm just laughing.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's... No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed Enrico with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Enrico? Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you Stars along with this entire place.
You.
Time for show and tell. Get up.
Why does this music feel out of place? Do I have like alternative music on or something?
The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
So this is the slowest boss in the game, hands down.
tube freak.
So you could just stay behind him the whole time. When he turns, you're behind him again. When he turns, you're behind him again. And there's nothing he will do. It's so stupid. Give him a little spank. And he's dead. Like, easiest boss in the game, dude. By the way, if you play with Joel and you say no to Barry, do not give him the gun back. You can actually one-shot this boss with Barry's gun. Like that's, I don't know what the heck, man. Out of all games I've ever played, nothing comes close to how easy this boss is. With Joel you can one-shot, with Chris... Well, with Joel also you could just knife him dead. By the way, if you do knife only on the final boss, it's a timed event. It's not a damage event. So you just have to survive. Survive, I think it's about 1 minute or so. And then Brad will throw down the rocket launcher. And I told you guys an hour and a half, right? Look how close we are. It might actually be an hour and a half after credits. There you go, buddy. Take a dagger. You look so much smarter with your glasses on. And a dagger sticking out of your head. So yeah, it's only the first two bosses that is like, oof, tough. Even carrying 3 or 4 heals might not be enough. The first boss is so fast, you can't really hit him. And if you are behind him, he can quick turn.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
And then obviously the plant boss, you have to time your hits. Why do I still have this? Why do... Okay, never mind. Now, over here there'll be a cutscene with either or with both Jill and Rebecca, if you save them both. But since you do knife only, you can't use the rocket launcher at the end here, so you have to go for the bad ending. Otherwise it doesn't count. You don't get a pink name after your save. Yeah, this is the original music, man. I'm gonna just skip it.
You did a fine job.
So there we go, 2 hours 38 minutes. So if you followed everything I did to a T, you would have missed the infinite rocket launcher by 8 minutes. So that's unfortunate though. But maybe you could just make it 8 minutes faster. I did stand around for a little bit and paused while uploading, so it might have been that between the parts. But guys, I'm not going to give a review to this game at the moment. The reason being is because we still have the Jill gameplay to do. I'm going to let you guys tell me what to play. First few commenters decide what we play with Jill. This video is going to be uploaded in my time, like 2 weeks from now. So I'm going to give it some time so you guys can decide what we do with Jill. Either we do a normal run without infinite ammo. We do everything normal on the hardest difficulty. Or we can do pistol only on the hardest difficulty. Or again, knife only on easy. So that's the 3 options. I only want people to vote that will actually watch it. So by the time you see this, let me know what you think. And then we'll do that. And then after we're done with Jill, we will do a review and stuff like that. So there's my stats. But anyway guys, I really do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I'm looking forward to see you guys in the very next video. Love you guys, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, have a great time. Peace.